Thank you, Bhattarji. So I think last week we left at Rajarajeshwari, that Nama. Are you able to hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rajarajeshwari. Basically, she's the Ishwari of the Rajas. Okay, let me. Sorry. Hello?
Yes.
Just a second. I think I'm having a echo here. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So Rajarajeshwari means the Ishwari of the Rajas or kings. So in this case, who are the kings? The mortal kings that we know, and also the kings like Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra are also known as Rajas. She is the king, Ishwari for all the gods and demigods. Especially Kubera, the god of wealth, is also called as Rajaraja. She is worshipped by Kubera, so that is for that reason she can be called as Rajarajeshwari. Shiva is Rajarajeshwara, and his consort is Rajarajeshwari. So that is this famous slokam or the set of slokas called Shri Mantra Matrika Pushpamala. Don't know if you have heard about it. Adi Shankara had composed, I think, around 17 verses. So in that, he talks about Rajarajeshwari, and he specifically talks about the Shri Mantra. So he says, the one who has Akshara Hrim as the last bija of each of the three kutas of Panchadashi Mantra, the one who is fond of Shamya, a type of mental worship, the one who considers all beings as her family and being worshipped through Hamsa Mantra, the one who is in the form of compassion known as Kamakshi, the one who is known to the Bijam Mantra Shri of Shodasi Mantra. Such a deity is the king of in the form of all the gods, including Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, and I bow to that Rajarajeshwari is what that mantra says. So Adi Shankara has written that mantra, and it is a very it talks about Shri Mantram and the importance of it. Basically, that mantra, it's called Pushpamala, basically a mala of all the alphabets. So that's what that mantra talks about, and in that Rajarajeshwari is being mentioned. Anything else to add on to that? So Adi Shankara has talked about Sri Vidya in one of his slokas. Has anybody heard about that before?
What is that you said? Which book?
It's called Shri Mantra Matrika Pushpamala. Pushpamala.
I have heard, but no. 17 slokas only?
Yeah, 17 verses. Shri Mantra Matrika Pushpamala Stava. Stava means praise.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
there's so many. One lifetime is not enough.
Yeah, I'm really amazed how many types of worship. I guess he's the one who came up with this Panchayatana, right? All different forms of worship. So, classified them. And he has also come up with Shri Mantram importance also in this sloka. I'm going to listen to that. So the next nama is Rajya Daini, Rajya Daini means the one who is the giver of right to live in territories like Vaikunta, the abode of Vishnu, or Kailasa. She is the administrator of the universe. So the souls, based upon their karmic account, they rise up and they rest in dominions like Vaikunta, Kailasa, or Brahmaloka. This does not mean that they won't be reincarnated. They might be born again after their good karma is completed, this process, and then if they get out of the cycle, then they get moksha. So basically, she's the one who gives, who administers, who grants who should go where, who gives them rajyam. In this case, rajyam might be the the Bhuloka, whatever rajyam we're thinking about. It could be the seat in Vaikunta, Kailasam, or Brahmaloka, or even the moksha. So that is the symbolic way of representing rajyam, Rajyadaini. Anything else to add on to that? I guess, yeah. Again, why, if you look at all the three slokas, they talk about Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. In Raja Rajeshwari also, they are called Rajas, and their lokas is also called as Rajyam. That's why here by Kailasa, Vaikunta, and Brahmalokam are referred to. So the next nama is Rajya Vallabha. Vallabha means to be in charge, or it also means favorite or popular with. Who is so Rajya Vallabha could be who is in charge of the kingdom of the universe, or who is everybody's favorite. Since Rajya is coming before this nama Vallabha, it's more suiting to say in charge or rule, one who rules. So that could be the meaning here for Vallabha in this particular case. And then she is the ruler of Sri Chakra, an abode, which is the abode of all gods and goddesses. So basically, Rajya Vallabha, she can be more apt. She is the administrator, administering the universe. She is the administrator of all the Rajyams. Next, anything else to add on to this?
No.
If not, we can go to the next nama, Rajat Kripa. So Rajat Kripa, Rajat is kingly, massive, huge. So Kripa means mercy. So massive mercy, or the mercy that comes from a king, from a kingly mercy. So here in this case, it's immense compassion. Mata who has immense compassion towards her devotees. So she's them. We all already know. The first nama itself is Shri Mata. So what can come from Mata is only compassion. So she is the embodiment of radiating compassion, which is a primary quality of a mother. So in this case, she is the mother of the universe. So then the next nama is Rajapita Niveshita Nijashrita, right? So it's all combined into one nama. Okay, why? Because here Rajat Pita means the throne of the Raja. Niveshita is made to enter. Ashrita is follower. Nijashrita means constant, continuous follower. Okay, who enthrones her genuine devotees, which means her genuine followers, she puts them in the Rajapita. So that's the meaning. She establishes her devotees in thrones. So in Sri Devi Mahamatyam also, there is a line that says she had offered thrones to those who had surrendered to her. So the biggest obstacle is surrendering to her. Once you surrender and give up and to her, she will enthrone you to the, she will put you in the thrones. by offering corporeal prosperities like thrones. So I guess it's in a way she will test your materialistic temptations. You need to give up. You need to subdue all those temptations. Once you progress from that, all prosperities will come to you. If one chooses to ignore such material gains, she gives them a place in her domain. This is how gods and goddesses were offered places in Sri Chakra. This quotation is also referred in Chandogya Upanishad. Even I think they say the reason why Lakshmi, who is like Chanchala, is not in one place. She permanently resides in Balaji or Srinivasa because he is embodiment of balance or stability, who is never swayed by he's the Paramatma, who is constantly in the state of peace. So in to such a person only even Lakshmi will be drawn towards. In a similar way, I guess that is just my example. I just recently read about why Lakshmi is residing in Padmanabha or with Srinivas. Similarly, I think here all those devotees who resist all these materialistic temptations, she gives them the prosperity. What can be more prosperous than attaining moksha, right? So I guess that is what it is being referred to as. So yeah, Raja Pita Niveshita Nijashrita. So that's the meaning of this nama. Anything else to add on to this? Yeah. So I guess again the last nama in that sequence of Raja is Rajya Lakshmi. Her entire universe is a Rajya. Her kingdom has no territories. So she holds the entire wealth of this universe. The whole universe is her wealth. That's why she is the supreme authority who controls the wealth of the universe. So here the wealth is being attributed here. Earlier we had Rajya Rajeshwari. Here Rajya Lakshmi is being referred because she who owns the entire world, who's the Ishwari, she has who owns the entire wealth of this universe. So the next nama is Koshanada. Anything else to add on to Rajya Lakshmi nama?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So the next nama is Koshanada. Who Kosha means treasure. Nath is head or master. So Koshanath means the one who controls the treasure house. The treasure house again is the universe. Yeah, Shyamji said something.
Koshanath could be owner.
It could be what, Shyamji?
Owner.
Owner?
Yeah, owner.
Oh, like owning something.
Yeah, he owns it.
Okay. So what? So kosha here refers to treasure, one who owns the treasure. Is that what you're saying?
Also, she's the Lakshana when he protects also. He protects also.
So there is this. There is some kosha also has another meaning, right? I'm thinking vinyanamaya kosha. That is, what are those? I'm just thinking. There are different types of kosha. Kosha is there is somewhere else also that talks about different types of treasures. Okay, I don't know. Other than treasure, kosha has another meaning, I thought. Okay, but here koshanata means one who owns treasure or one who heads, one who is the master. Yeah, is that what your book, your interpretation says, Shyamji? Koshanata means, what does it say for this nama?
I think He says their owner, I think.
Owner and also one who protects.
Hmm. So Rajya Lakshmi Koshanatha Chaturanga Baleshwari. So Koshanatha here, so that she's a universe. She has the wealth of the entire universe. One who owns the universe, the treasure of the universe. Because this couple of lines, we can relate it to Rajya Lakshmi. It starts with.
She also presides over the treasure.
Yeah,
five sheets of the human personality. Like Annamaya, Manamaya, Pranamaya, those koshas.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Those are all what different sheets, right? Different layers, isn't it?
Yeah, sheets and koshas, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking here. A kosha refers to
Annamaya, Manamaya, Pranamaya.
How many koshas are there? I think it comes in
Pancha koshas.
Pancha 5, is it? Okay.
Yeah, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya.
Anandamaya. Okay.
No, first is Annamaya, Manomaya, Pranamaya, Vijnanamaya. What was the last one?
Anandamaya, last one.
Anandamaya.
Yeah, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha, Annamaya kosha. Okay. So yeah, this kosha also means sheets of the physical body. So, and these 5 sheets, these are the 5 superimposed layers covering the human soul. The soul is there and it is covered by 5 layers, 5 sheets or layers or coverings. And so the self-illuminating Atman is covered by this layer. She is in the form of that Atman, right? She is she owns that.
She presides over the treasure or the 5 sheets. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So the next nama, that is what is it, Shyamji? Say again.
No, I said. Which one go to the next one? Chaturanga Baleshwari. Yeah,
Chaturanga Baleshwari. So Chaturanga means 4. Chatur Anga, right? 4 angas, 4 body parts, I guess. Anga means
No. Radha, the sainyas, like whatever our balas in the war.
Not the like the elephant chariots.
Yeah, elephant one. Yeah.
Huh?
Yes. That's what I think.
Yeah. So we're comprising of elephants, chariots, cavalry, which is horse, and infantry. Balesha means chief of the commander. So she is
commands the armies well. Equipped with the 4 arms also.
Yeah. So like it means, it can also, like, these are the mighty army of cavalry, elephants, chariots, and infantry is one. Internally, how can internalize to our body? It is the antakarnas that we have, the internal tools consisting of the mind, the intelligent, conscience, and ego, which is manas, buddhi, chit, and ahankara, right? Mano buddhi ahankari chittani naham. So this mano buddhi chit ahankara, right?
Yeah.
So those 4 internal tools she controls or she rules, and each of this antakarana of a person is very powerful, like an army, and can direct and can do a lot of damage to a person. So we need to rule over those antakaranas. We don't, like how army of elephants, cavalry, chariots, infantry can destroy another army or someone like that. These antakaranas can destroy a person if they are not put under control. So she is the Baleshwari. She is the commander in chief of this Chaturanga Baleshwari. of our antakarnas. Anything to add on to that? Okay. So the next nama is Samrajya Daini, who grants the gift of universal sovereign, highest empire of self-realization. So Samrajya means empire, Daini means awarding or bestowing. So Samrajya Daini, here Rajya Daini and Samrajya, I think we had a nama just before, right? Rajya Daini, here Samrajya Daini. Samrajya is higher than Rajya. Rajya, we talked about all the four lokams, right? Samrajya is the combination of many Rajyas or the empires. Assuming the kingdoms of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva as Rajyas, her domain encompassing three worlds, is all the three worlds together can be controlled, can be considered as Samrajya. So she offers you that Samrajyam, she offers a place in that. What is that Samrajyam? Is the Sri Chakra. So she gives you that. So there is a yajna. I think we have heard about this Rajasuya yajna multiple times, which is performed only by the great emperors. The one who performs this yajna is called Samrat. She is the bestower of Samrat, as without her grace, Rajasuya yajna is not possible. In Taittiriya Upanishad, what is it? But
Samrajya, empire.
Empire.
Yeah.
Empire. One who bestows the empire, right? Yeah. Apnoti Swarajyam, which means realizing his identity with the Brahman. Samrajya is possible only for those. Taittiriya Upanishad talks about the Samrajyam in this context. So those are the people who are self-realized people. They have conquered that Samrajya as they identify themselves with the Parabrahman. So the next nama is Satya Sandha, right? Satya Sandha. What is that? Sandha means vow or promise. Satya Sandha means one who is committed to that truth. What is the truth? I guess the one, this nama talks about truth in her administration, because we have been talking about Rajya Daini, Samrajya Daini, and Raja Rajeshwari, Rajya Lakshmi, and all that. And everything talks about her administration. So we need to, one who, the truth is that she is the administrator. So here she has determination towards truth, determines everything based on that truth, and that truth is what sustains the universe. And and the truth is she is the Shri Mata. She is the sustainer, and that truth is what we are talking about here. She who is committed to the truth, which is her governance, or which is her governance through her owning this universe, or her compassion to this universe. So that is Satya Sandha. That's what that means.
My book says that wedded to truth. Who is wedded to truth?
Wedded, huh?
Yeah, the truth is, of course, truth is one. Many are the names, That's ultimately the tattva.
Yeah.
That could be truth as well.
Yeah, I think we have, right, Satyam Brahma. Right? I think there are three gunas of Parabrahman, right? One of them is Satyam. Satyam.
Satya, Jnana, Ananda.
Satyam, Jnana, Ananda. So in that way, she is.
That Satya is the truth.
Which Upanishad is that? I forget that. Jnanam Brahma, Satyam Brahma. Is that in I don't know.
Here they say Satchit Ananda.
Yeah, Satchitananda, Satyam, Anand, Anandam, and what is the third one? Anantam. Anantam Brahma, Satyam Brahma, Anantam. The qualities of Brahman is being said in that that one line. So here, that is the truth. Satyam is, she is the wedded. You mentioned wedded, right? So here, the one who is wedded to the truth. So in Chandogya Upanishad, Satya Kamaha, meaning love of truth, or Satya Sankalpaha, which means committed to truth, the Sankalpam to the truth. So the Sankalpam, I mean the one who is committed to the truth, or one who is loving of truth, Satya Kamaha, it is the cause of love of truth and is the cause of dedication to truth. If a person strictly follows whatever the ruler of a country commands, he may then get as a reward some land or even an estate. Okay, here in this case, we are talking about the truth of our ruler Sri Mata. Srimad Bhagavata also says, we seek shelter in you, prompter of truthful speech as well as undifferentiating vision consisting of truth, which is the highest means of attaining you. Even Vishnu Sahasranama has this name, Satya Sandha. This nama gives extreme importance to truth. Vishnu Sahasranama also has, I think, I recall Aprameya comes even in Lalita Sahasranamam and also Vishnu Sahasranamam. Like that, Satya Sandha is also there. So the next nama is, anything else to add on to this?
Yeah.
Okay. The next nama is Sagara Mekhala, right? Mekhala means girdle, decorated jewelry or belt worn on waist, like Vadhyanam, I guess. Sagar, is that right? Is it Vadhyanam? Decorated jewelry or belt worn on waist. Sagar, ocean. Okay, who adorns the mighty ocean as her girdle, mother of Brahmanda, for whom it is a sport. But how come ocean is compared to girdle? I don't get it. Let's see. She wears the girdle made of oceans, is another way to say it. The famous saying of Katha Upanishad, Ano Aniyan Mahata Mahiyan, which means Brahman is smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest. Irrespective of the size of beings, they all come from the Supreme Self. That is why Vagdevis talk about oceans, because they are representation of the biggest, they are the huge water bodies. So those huge water bodies like oceans are as simple as elements of her girdle. Being the controller of the universe, she is in the form of the earth, one of the planets of this universe, the entire water bodies of the planet earth forming her girdle. That way also you can see it.
Sundara is, there are 7 oceans, so there are encircling the earth,
All the sagaras are encircling her.
Oceans,
All the oceans.
Yeah.
Sagara means also Samudra. So she is Mudras.
Ocean or also sea.
Oh, you're talking about mudras?
Yes, all mudras. Sagar means like, it's also called as Samudra. So all molds, all mudras are related to this one.
I'm wondering why, why Samudra is called, has a mudra in it. Okay.
Mudra, Samudra.
Yeah. Okay.
Sapta Samudra Vasundhara.
Okay. Is that in place of Vasundhara is Mata?
Yeah.
Vasundhara is earth, right?
Yes.
Vasundhara is, isn't it? Vasundhara means earth, Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sattva Dvita Vasundhara.
Okay.
She's covered with all the
Yeah,
Sapta Samudras.
Yeah.
Vasundhara,
That's why
okay.
the Mekhala is a
The
belt,
7 oceans.
Like a belt.
She's surrounded by that.
Yeah.
like a belt.
Nice. Now, one very nice name. Sapta Samudra Vasundhara. How nice.
Mm.
Very, very beautiful verse. Anything else to add on to that? So, Sagara Mekhala, that ends this Rajya Lakshmi Koshanatha Chaturanga Baleshwari Samrajya Dhaini Satya Sandha Sagara Mekhala. So we can end here. Nice. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you, Deepak.
very much. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, beautiful. I think we will.
It's
next
so
week.
beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. This Lalita Sahasranama. So next week we have Fulonki Holi next Friday, and also we have Panguni Uttiram. So there are 2 festivals happening next Friday. So we won't have Lalita Sahasranam, but please come to temple. We are going to have first time lot of dance programs, like they are organizing Fulonki Holi.
So we are celebrating on Friday evening, right? But
on Friday
evening,
evening, Meenaji.
Puja.
Yeah, not Sunday. It's for preponed to Friday, I believe. That's what I read.
It was postponed to Friday. Sunday also there is Holi.
Okay.
So Sunday there is this normal Holi, that Holika Dahan and all that.
Yeah, actual
But-
Holika Dahan should be on Friday actually.
Actually,
really?
it is on Friday, right?
Yeah,
Holika
because
Dahan should
of
be
the
on Friday.
increment, whether they
According to
preponed it to
Panchanga.
Friday, I believe.
Panchanga is Friday.
Oh,
Panchanga says Friday.
okay. Well, Butterji is also here. We can
You have
check
to.
with them. So yeah, so one thing, Vasu, we were having a Fulonki Holi tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But then we postponed because it is so cold tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lot of people, had dance. They are dressing up as they are going to have Radhe Krishna, and they're going to have some food, flowers. Some dance programs have been planned by volunteers. So I think so they are moving it to next Friday when the weather is
Next
really
Friday.
good.
Okay. Postponed. Okay. Thank you.
Postponed,
Thank you,
not
Deepak.
preponed.
Yeah, I probably have misread it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, next Friday. Okay.
Next Friday. So please come, please join, and let's it'll be a good thing to see. And we also have Subramanya Abhishekam Panguni Uttiram on the same day. And the previous day we have Satyanarayana Katha because of Falguni Purnima. This is Falguni Masa, right? So they have Purnima on Thursday. So a lot of events happening on Thursday and Friday. And Sunday is actual Holi. Yeah.
They're performing Holi. Celebrating on Sunday. Okay.
So yeah, but we can mention to Butterji. I don't know if when he has planned Holika Dahan.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you.
Namaste,
Thank you.
everyone.